بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الصلاة والسلام على رسول الله رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي. Brothers and sisters, we finished this frame, and now we will copy and make other components and we see it together. Before this one, as you here we have there's no nuts here inside in the base plate. If we want, we can make it. How we can make it? We can by double clicking here, and we after that go to anchor bolts. So as you see here, from here anchor rod assembly, as you hear, we have this one, we can say yes, and this one also yes. If we go to modify, you see, and here as well I will go to see if I can make it two nets, look like this, or I can just make it one net, which when I select yes, it means that it will make me one net, maybe washers as well. Yeah, so I need a washer and a net here, and this one is 50. Maybe I make it 100 is as per your required, and this one also, after I change this one, I can select this one, and I also can say modify to change this one as well. Okay, so now as you see here, I have select everything. So now what can I do? I can select everything, or I can just go to assembly, and I will just select assemblies by pressing Ctrl on the keyboard, and after that right click, copy special linear, and I will make from this point to that point. As you see here, is 6 meter. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, and as you see here, I will write down 7, and I will say copy. As you see now, every joints are copied and without any problem. Okay, after that right click, interrupt, and right click, redraw. What we can do, we can save, right click here outside, redraw view, and every welding symbols are now gone. Okay, so if I want to put bracing or even pipes for here, for example, or beams, whatever we have, we can do it. Sorry, we can go to beam, and from this middle point to that middle point, as is here, just like this, and right click, interrupt, and after that I have to I will go to the select object component and go to properties, or by double clicking on it, what I can do, I can say IPE 200, let's say. Okay, so now I have this one IP 200. I can bring it down a little bit. How can I do? I can right click and move special linear, and in Z direction, let's say -100, it should be by -100, move Y is here, positive Z to upward, and minus is downward, so move it. Okay, and just like this, and after that, what I want to shear connection, shear connection. I want to bring a shear connection, maybe this one, or whatever we have. Yeah, I think this one is suitable for this one. Here we have a cup, or whatever you are using, no problem. Or what can I do? We can go to steel and column, beam to beam clamp. As you hear, we have this one. We have base plate, it's all of it grouped. As you see, we can seek for it, or I can just use here this end plates if we want a moment connection, just like this. Or if we want to shear plates, and we can find it here. This is shear plates. We can use this one, whatever, this one maybe, or this one, whatever we need. With the stiffener, as here, this with the stiffener, we can remove the stiffener, or we can extend full depth tab. We can use this one, or we can use this one as well. Here, let's say try to use this one full depth, and select the column and select the beam. As you see here, we have this kind of shape, or this shape, because it's full depth. If we go to the parameters, you see now we have this part. We can remove it by making, for example, this let's say 50, for example, 50 modified, and in the other direction is 50, let's say modified. Here we see it doesn't change because the bolts, the distance of the bolts, we have to decrease it. But now I don't want to use this one because I need always we use this one with beams. All right. Sorry. Let's try. Let's try this one. Let's try this one. As you see here, this one is I think suitable for this type of connection. We will increase the bolts. Sorry, the thickness of it, let's say 10 millimeters modified, and parameters, general bolts. What we have this one, let's say we have 30 by 30, and this one 2 at 60 and modified. Now you see this one. Okay, bolt size I will choose 60 millimeters. I will use this one for the tolerance. I use 2 millimeters. Yeah. So I think now is good. We can change this one as well, 30 by 30 or 40, whatever we need. And also I can make it 2 at 60, for example. I can make it 4 pieces, or as here we have not 4 pieces, I can make it 4 bolts, sorry. As well, I can make this one, for example, 100 to the center of the first bolt. I can make it 100 or whatever we need, no problem. Anyhow, and I'll say okay. After that, I can use this one to the other side, just like before. And after that I will copy this one to the other side, and after that copy to hold the structure. Okay, right click, copy. I can use copy for this one from this point to that point. As is here, everything is okay, and this and that I will use right click, copy special linear. As you see, I have 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I will say 6 copies and copy. After that, I will press copy, and everything is copied now. So okay, interrupt. And after that, I want to make purlins. For the purlins, I will use C channel. And first of all, what I am doing, I'll have to change the UCS for it, and for this we go to view and work plane. The work plane is it's just like this, interrupt. And after that, what I can do, I can go to the steel beam, and from this point from this point to that point, exactly in the middle, right click, interrupt. And this one, what I'm doing now, the first of all I have to change this section. This section, I will go to the channels or U shape. I will go to user defined 200 by, let's say, 60 by 2 millimeters, applied OK, and modified just like this. And here the edge depth is behind. I will go to front, modified just like this. And for the rotation, I want to rotate it by 180 just like this, but you have to change it back from behind to front as well. Yeah, it's just like this. And after that I will move it, so right click, move linear in the X direction. See now change it in the X direction. I will say minus 200 or 300 maybe, whatever we need. Yeah, just like this. That's very good. As you see here in Z direction is came down. I have to clear this one, so I will make it take up by 100 to be exactly on this plane. Okay, and after that what I'm doing, just select, I can select this one, right click, copy. I can copy one piece from this point to this point, just like this. Interrupt. What I can do again, I can make parents here. Now I can make parents, and for this one it is here is 6 meter, but it should be to the end of the rafter. So I will activate this one, direct modification. So I'll click on 600. As you see here, from this point to that point, but I want to be from this point, so the fixed point from this side, and I will make it instead of 600, I will make it 600, maybe 50, just like this, and enter. You see now let's go outside and we have this cantilever part. Okay, so that's very good. And after that I can go to the connections, just write number one, so I can bring this cold rolled overlap by pressing the rafter and this one, and after that middle mouse button. As you see here, I have this L shape. I can use this one, this L shape, or I can change it because we are always using a plate and a stiffener, so I can double click on it and I can specify the width, which is, let's say, 150, modified. Let me minimize this one. Yeah, 150 modified, and this is the gap between these two. The gap is, let's say, 5 millimeters, and this is not working for this one, but for here it will work. Okay, anyhow, I'll go to cleat here. As you see here, we have cleat, and from the cleat I want to change it to this one. Okay, so I can get this part, and from here I want to be the height of it 200 by 8 millimeters, for example. Okay, just modified here. Now we could get this part, but we have to change all of the parts here. The first of all, this let's say this is the height of it to 200, and this is the height minus this thickness. So 200, it means that 192 modified, and this is 100 if it's 10 centimeter, and this is the minus 8 millimeters, and this one also minus 100, the distance between them. As you see here, while we're putting these dimensions, this 100, it means that the width is 100. Sorry, if I go to here by pressing V on keyboard and click here, if we look at we see that this is a very cool connection for that. After that, what we have to do, we have to change the bolts. The bolt size I want to be 12 millimeter. I think is enough. It's according to design as well, of course. I want to be this one, the standard, the tolerance. I want to 2 millimeters, and what I'm doing now, I want to 2 bolts at how much? Maybe at 100 is good, and applied, modified here. Now you see that's very good, and this one as well, I want 2 from 120 maybe, modified, just like this. After that, what I'm doing, I want to be slot. The slot is 2 millimeters here. Let's say 10 millimeters, modified. The whole type is slotted. The slotted part, slot in cleat. So I want to slot on in the plate, not on the sorry, this one, yeah, modified. I think if I can select this one is better. So now as here, this is the cleat. We can say 10, or we can say 20 maybe, whatever. It's 20 plus 12, it will be. You see, now it's very good, but I want to decrease this number so it can so as not to be too near at the edge. I want to be this one, let's say 80, modified. I think now is good. Anyhow, so after that, what I can do, I can just go to Purlin and go to router, select this one and that one, and press middle mouse button. You see now, I think is good, but you see the parameter is not the like before. So I will bring this one and I will select this connection, and I will get I will say modify to show this one modified just like before. Okay, so this very cool thing in advanced steel in Tekla structure in advanced steel, this not exist, that we can use a Purlin or a connection for one piece or two part or one part Purlin. Anyhow, so after that, what I can do, I can just go to just by pressing assemblies, okay, the first assembly and second assembly, and after that right click, copy special linear, clear. I want to be at each meter, so minus and let's say we have 7, and let's say copy it. Now as here we need more, maybe we need more, 2 more, copy, yeah, now is good. Now is good. We can copy another one to this side, or we can move this one to the other side. Let's say first one, move special linear, clear by minus 200 or maybe 300, whatever, no problem, move it. So because I changed this one, I have to, or it's better to for me to move this one as well, make it 100, or I can make it by the way, I can let's say 150. I can make it equal distance, at equal distance, right? It's very easy for us. So after that, I will select everything, and I will say copy, right click, copy special linear. I want to 5 pieces from this one, and I will say copy. Yes, you see, now everything is okay without any problem, and these parts remain. I can delete this from this side, right? Delete it, and what I can do, I can just say to this one, because I made them 650 in length, so right click, copy special mirror. I want to be in the midpoint from this side and up to 90 degrees here, 90 degree, and I can say copy. You see now everything is okay, and I can say okay. really this is very cool thing in Tekla structure. Sorry that always I'm saying advanced steel, because from a while I became familiar with advanced steel. That's why sometimes I make mistake. I can say Control P for to be at the top, and press Control after that, and select everything, all the purlins. That I have, and after that I want to mirror them. Again, right click, copy special, mirror, just like this, copy. I think I choose wrong position, so I can say Control Z, Control Z for this. Yeah. So again, right click, copy special. As you see here, I have this one is not used as the UCS, so I have to bring back the UCS again to its original position, just like this. And after that I have to select all of the beams that I have. And mirror them, right click, copy special, mirror from this point or from the middle, because we have only one. Just say copy, and you see now everything is okay. Everything now is okay, and without any problem we made all of the things that we have. Again, what we have, we can make sag roads as well. So I'll say sag road. I will use this one. Okay, so select 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, just like this. Select all of it and press middle mouse button to make this one. Right click, interrupt, double click. I have to go to a component, and after that double click. What I need to change, you see, the first of all the parts, I want to be the sag road, road 12 millimeters, so I will change this one to 12 millimeter and apply it. Okay, modified. And after that, the parameter from here, I want to use this one again, modified. Here we have. And after that, from this one, I'll say 100. If you look at here, or let's say minus 100, you see, to be exactly in the middle, just like this. And go to here for the tolerance is 2 millimeters. As you see here, we have this type and this type, but we don't care for this. This one I think is good. And if we take any kind of drawing for any Purlin, I will say apply and OK. Just let me make a drawing for this one. Let's say create fabrication drawing, perform numbering, and I will say B3, so create. Now I'll go to drawing and reports, B3, this one, as you see here as well. This one is exists as well, right? So this U260 by 2, this is the length of it. Why is 5 mm is less? Because we put 5 mm between these two. So that is very good. And how many B3? We have 2. Anyhow, for the rest, what I can do, I can just right click and or mirror. Again, the same mirror, I think is copy, so okay. And after that, press Ctrl to select these two, and right click, copy special linear from this point to that point, 6 meter, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So copy it, and now everything is okay. No, it should be 7. Another one, we have to copy it, copy special linear, and make this one 1 and copy it just like this. Now also we made a sag rod. For bracing, we can use bracing. Before using bracing, I want to change the UCS again. So from here, from the top, I can use this UCS is here. It's XY. You see now. So what I can do, I can use go to steel and beams from this point, let's say from the middle to this point. I'll bring down, no problem, just I want to use them for some purposes, just like this, and select it. And after that, I will go with the secure hollow section pipe or a CHS, whatever I have. For example, 88.9, and put it in the depth, put in the middle, just like this. And from the start and the end, I want to at the end I want to bring it at 200 down, or sorry, 200 down, modified in yeah, I think it should be in Y direction. 0, I think it should be in Y direction. Should be 200 in Y direction. Or what I can do, instead of this, I can make it 0. This one, I use the direct modification. So just click here and bring it down by 200 and press enter. Again for the other side, take this one for the top, 200, enter, just like this. And after that, what we need to select this one, right click, copy special, and I will go with the mirror midpoint, just like this, and copy it. Yeah, that's very good. And for this one, as here, while we have pipe, one should be splitted, so click it and go to edit and split this member at this midpoint, right click, and after that I want to use diagonal or bracing, let's say. So I will go use this one, this kind of bracing, select the column and select the beam, press middle mouse button. It's just like this, okay, and press V on keyboard, and we see, and we can use this connection by double clicking. We can go to the parts, we can specify all of these. We say parameters, we have many parameters as you see here. We can change, put it in the middle, we can guess its position as you see here, we can say middle. Modified, and position offset mirror to the second. We can say yes, you can say no. There are many things. The connection plate, I think 10 by 10 is quite enough for this kind of connection. As you see, the cap, we have cap. The cool thing behind that, look, if I can, what I can do, I can for erection or fabrication process, I can, instead of pipes, I can use tubes. Of course, I can use tubes. So for this one, go to rectangular, SHS square, 80 by 80, maybe 3 millimeters. Modified. What we can do is, see here, we can use this one as well. And after that, double click here. I want to be 10 this one, and this one 10, and this one maybe 50. Modified, you see. And the same thing for the other side. Let's say 10, and these are 20, I think is enough. And 10, 50. Modified. This one is 0. It's impossible. 150. Modified, just like this. Okay. So what others here? What we have from this side, we can make it like this. We can make this one like this. If we have, well, we have two things here. We can make a rectangle, modified, just like this. You see. And the up direction we have, we can say minus y or y. It can be or it will change this direction if we want, or if we want to, we can make a rotation behind this one. You see now, well it's auto, it became like this, but while it's a plus z axis, it will work for us. The prime slotting is here. I want to be 0 and 0, 0, 0. Modified. And secondary as well, I want to make it 0, 0, 0, so I don't have any kind of cutting here. After that, I will go to bolts. For the bolts, I will use 60 millimeter. I will say 2 at 60. Modified, as you see now, became more as you see here. Now we have this one. You can specify one by one. We can if we want, we can put slot, as you see. Yeah, I think everything is good for now. We have these parameters. If we you can look, you can play around with these parameters, just like this. When we say no, it will make like this. So no, this one is the correct one. Which one in the center? We have this type. As you see here, we have this plate and slotted the pipe. After that, I can say OK, and again I can go back to the connection, connect these two, again column bracing, middle mouse button, and sorry, not this one, interrupt, and use this one, the first one this, second one this, third one this, and click like this, interrupt. What we can do, we can use this kind of connection, or we can use another kind of connection. Let's try this one, for example. Cancel. I have to cancel the whole connection. Yeah, this one, and that one. You see here we have this connection. We can change the parameters, or we can use another connection. What we need. Again, there are tension rules here. This kind of connection as well. There are many good connections. Really, it's a very rich library. Tekla has a very good library, so whatever you can use, you have no problem. And what we can do, we can use the same connection, which is let's just 144, the same connection. Okay, I can use first for this and second for this, just like this. We can do it, no problem, and we can change the parameters for this if we want. And after that, I will select all the assemblies like this, right click, copy special linear from this point to that point, copy it, OK, right click, interrupt, and again we have this one. We can right click and copy special linear from this point to that point, and I'll say copy. Okay, so here everything is finished now. Instead of this one, and for the roof bracing is the same thing. So I think now we could finish our warehouse, and without no problem we could very quickly make this warehouse. So I hope you enjoyed, guys. Thank you very much.